Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and thank you for joining me today. We are working with the Potomac beads. This is the April Treasure bead box and it is called the Spun Sugar Serenade. I have out here 4 of the beads from the box, and then I needed to bring in another color, a smaller seed bead for this project. And I think, because I've never done this before, I haven't even attempted it, because we're going to be using some RounDuos, and I've never used them before. So we're going to just kind of wing it. But this came from the Goulish Goodies. I think it came from the Goulish Goodies treasure box. And we are going to, I needed to tie something in, and that color looks kind of cute. And when I was looking at the beads, look at this strand from the box. I don't know if I'm ever going to break into this. It's just too gorgeous to bust into. I love those colors. And I thought of using those colors here, but if I'm going to make something, well, when I make something using this strand, this is going to be the star of the show. There's not going to really be anything else that goes along with this just because they're so pretty. So also too, one of the months we had some of the size 6 dragon thread in the crystal color. I've never used dragon thread before. I've used Fireline and Wildfire. I've never used dragon thread. And I will tell you, threading it on to the needle that I was panicking to find, it was really super easy. So we'll see how that goes. All right, and so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a small chain. And I thought of making a bracelet. So then I thought, well, no, I'll go ahead and make a necklace. And then I came back to the bracelet, just because also too, the bracelet is going to be shorter. And to make it a necklace size, all you got to do is just make it a little bit longer. Now, what are we going to do? I'm not sure, but we're going to just wing it as we go. And I just brought in some beads that I thought could go in between. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not. And so what I thought of was stringing up one side so that we'll use one side of the duo. And honestly, you don't have to use both. You can just use one side and have it just as a drop too. But we're going to go ahead and see if I can put something together. So I thought of just going up one way, over here at the top, doing a little bit of a seed bead loop, and then coming back down and then just reinforcing. So I am going to, and I'm going to leave a tail, and I did about a wingspan. And so we're going to have a little bit of a tail, and we're probably going to be doing, I'm probably going to be tying a knot, and we'll just go from there. Now, I thought of doing a little bit like this, a little back and forth, and then here, or even like two of the smaller seed beads. Let's see what the 2 seed beads look like. Well, first off, you have to make sure your needle goes through, and it does. Okay. Then, no, I kind of like just the one. And I don't know if this is something, like I said, I've never used these, and I haven't seen anything. Well, I haven't gone looking anywhere for a video using them. But we're just going to kind of wing it. Oh, I could probably even do like something round too. Huh, okay. So we'll leave a little bit of a tail here, and then I am just going to continue going up here. I hope I'm on camera. And then this, and a duo. I can get them in there. And then here, and a duo. I'll probably make a bracelet first. And I know I have enough. Oops, I just hit the camera. I'm so sorry. Then my thought was just coming back down the other way. And that'd be kind of cute. And I thought of just having beads in between, but I don't know. I think now that I have them on the string here, I'm thinking it's okay. and then go back and forth. I'm gonna have to, I'm interested in seeing how people use these because I've never seen them before. And that's what I love about this subscription. Yes, this is a subscription. This is the Treasure Edition box from Potomac Beads. It's a monthly subscription delivered to your house. And you can subscribe annually. You can subscribe, and this is where it always gets me because I can never remember. Now you can do month to month. You could do annually, and then I want to say quarterly. I could be wrong, and I'm sure I could probably check that at the same time. And I love this box. I've been getting this box now since January of 2023, and I love it. I get items in these boxes that I would never know to buy. For example, these little duos, I would never ever think of buying them unless I mistakenly bought them thinking that they were a regular bead. And it's not that they're bad, it's just this box really does send me outside of my, I'm not going to say comfort zone because I'm feeling really comfortable doing this. I would say more outside of my design box because I have a tendency to buy kind of the same things. And yeah, but I love, absolutely love the boxes just because it's a different theme every month. And also too, they have something really cool. They do this golden ticket, and the golden ticket, they put 5 golden tickets in a treasure box, and then they put 5 golden tickets in their kit edition. They have a kit edition. So with this box I have, you can see I'm just designing and doing what I want. There's no patterns, there's nothing. However, though, with a kit edition, if you're not comfortable coming up with your own pieces, or you don't have the wire and the dragon thread and what I'm using here to string this all on, get the kit edition, because the kit edition comes with everything that you need. Okay. And I'm just going to keep on going. Wow, this is so cute. I love it. And it could just be that. It could even, like I said, just be a little bit of this. Huh. That's interesting. I really dig it. So I can make a match necklace and just leave it as a drop. It's really cute. However, though, kind of excited. Oops, stabbed myself. That was number 2, stabbing. I have a tendency to stab myself quite a bit. Now let me just measure. Probably have 2 more sets to go. And then we will start the ending. And I have no idea how I'm going to do my ending, but we're going to do it. We are going to wing it. Some of you out there might be going, I know what to do. I know what to do. And this isn't a live, so you can't tell me and then have me do what you're telling me to do. However, though, oh, that is just so cute. I love it just like that. I wasn't sure about these little tiny seed beads. I thought that maybe they might be a little too dark. But I think they complement this very well. All right. So let me see how long this is. This is a little over 6, so I'm going to go ahead and take out 1 section. Okay. So we're going to do that. Okay, so now we have that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of linking on the end. So what I want to do now is just make a loop for me to be able to put some jump rings. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, let's add one of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That kind of cute. So we'll bring that down. And then I'm going to go in through this one here. So I'm going to come back and reinforce too. Okay. So, and I'm going to go all the way through those 3 and then that little guy there. And that does look like enough. Okay, then I'm going to, I should have a little, oh, I think I have a stopper. Oh, I feel like I do. I feel like I just had a stopper. Oh, here we go. I guess I should have had a stopper bead in there, but I wasn't thinking. I was just so excited to be able to get to recording. Let's put this on there. It's not going anywhere. Now what I'm going to do, I hope I'm on camera. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up through the other side here. And this is just to reinforce and go back up through. Actually, I can go ahead. Oh, you know what I'm going to do is when I reinforce, I'm going to add the second side to this. I kind of dig that. I probably could have done a couple more in there, but it kind of looks like a little bit of a heart. All right, so I'm exiting this guy here. I'm going to add this one, and this one, just like that. And then I am going to come back up through the little loopy loops that I made. And so this is going to be reinforcing plus I'm adding that second side. If I can get it untangled here. Sorry if my fingers are all in the way. Oh my goodness, okay. And I'm not too worried about it being a little loosey-goosey. And the reason why is because I still have this other side here that I can pull the tension with too. Now, when I come back down, and you can reinforce a few times if you want. That's probably the better way. But this is for me. I got to make sure you go through all your beads. So let's see, did I go through all of them? Yes. And this is for me, so I know that I will wear it carefully. All right, and then let's go ahead and pass that back through. So there's my end, and then I think I can pull this to get it more tight. Yes. That's probably the good reason for having a stop bead rather than doing what I'm doing here. Okay. All right, so now, and I could have probably added a couple of these, but I kind of dig it just with this for me. Like I said, this is for me. So now what I want to do is, oh, doesn't that look cute? Okay, I dig it. So now let's keep on going. I didn't know if this would be right or not. So just trying it out. If somebody else has already done this and figured it out, I'm sorry, but I just was winging it. And I can pull down. I'm really, really loving this. I'm loving all these colors too. Okay, so give it a little bit of a pull. Something I'm noticing about the dragon thread is that it's not as clingy. With the wildfire clings a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like it might cling it a little bit more. Okay. right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue going until I get to the end, and then, so I'm getting towards the end here, and I knew I told you I wasn't going to come back until I reached the end. However, as I'm sitting here and I'm stringing all this up, you know, I'm feeling badly that I'm using a seed bead from a prior box. However, though, it does kind of make me a little happy because you can see how the quantity of beads that you get in these boxes, that it's not just for 1 month. It's not just for that set of projects. And that's what I love about Potomac beads. They have their quantity in the beads that they give you is just incredible. And I had to come back and share that just because I felt like I would forget if I didn't. Now I got to make sure I'm not going through the same hole, which that is. Got to make sure that I'm going through the second one. And yeah, so again, I don't know why I took that bead stopper off, but I absolutely just love this. I am so in love with this bracelet. Also too, what you can do if you want, you can just leave out the medium size, or these 8/0 seed beads. You can leave those out and maybe add a couple others, or you can even come back and embellish with more of these others here and have them kind of come back around as well. Ooh, that'd be fun. We're not going to do that though. But that'd be very fun. I might if I make a necklace out of this too. And yeah, so I just thought of that and thought that I should kind of share that with you guys. And then now we're getting towards the end where I'm hitting that spot where, okay, so now what do I do, right? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and set that up. Oops, I don't need to. I go there. All right. Then we're going to add, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I did 2 extra. We'll count that as 2. This is the side that the clasp is going to go on, I think. Is that too big? Let's do this. Then I'm going to tie a knot somewhere down there. So I ended up taking 2 off to just make it 10. Let's make it 11. Let's just make it 11. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down through, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and tie my knot right there. It's probably not right. It's probably not the right spot. But I'm going to, because then I want to hide the knot. I am going to come back and reinforce, and I'm going to show you what I'll do. So let's go ahead and, oh, I don't want to send that one through. I want to send this one through the tail, because then we're going to have to bring those together. And so when we reinforce, that's when we'll bring those together. Okay, then let's go ahead and do another knot. And then I'm going to put the needle on this other side so that the knot is not, I don't want to cut at the knot. And I'll pass it through. I don't know how many passes to do, but I'll do one more. So we're going to do, let's see, I've done 3, so we're going to do 4. And I just have to remember to take this, oops, to take this other side, put on the needle. Again, I don't know if it's right or wrong. Okay, now what I'm going to do is my needle is coming out on this side here, and I want to bring it over to here so that I bring my, no, I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go back down through all those beads. Okay, there's the tail. Let's remove the tail and come back through all those beads. So I need to bring that together, right? I'm going to come back, and my whole point is I want to reinforce too. I know this is for me, but I need some reinforcing as well. So I'm finished with my bracelet. Now I do have to say my phone died. I got down to the end and was just making my little loop here, and my phone died. So you didn't get to see how I did it, but again, I'm going to be doing this again, and didn't think I was much of a fan of the dragon thread until I started moving it around, and it's very flowy. So I think I have a different take on it now. I think I'm okay with it. All right, let's go ahead. And I did have a lot left over, so I did enough if I would have been making a necklace, but for the bracelet, the wingspan was quite a bit, so you would probably need to do a little bit less than that. What I have here is I have a larger lobster clasp. I have some, I think these are 6mm jump rings, and what I'm going to do is attach my lobster clasp over on this side, and I'll be doing more projects like this, so we'll be able to catch on, or be able to catch another, oops, you'll be able to catch another episode at another time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on there, get it closed up. And there. So we have our lobster clasp. Then what I want to do for my links was I was going to attach a closed jump ring on the end, and then change my mind because I want to have some dangle. I'm going to go ahead and do that and attach a jump ring. And you can hear it lock into place. And then on this one that I just added, I just want to tighten it up a little bit. So I'm not opening it all the way, just going to close it up a little bit better. Okay. Then I'm going to add another one. I kind of like having that little extra little seed bead embellishment. I can't wait to wear this. And then I have plenty left. I can make a necklace. Then I can try doing those extra embellishments too. You can hear them lock in place. And then this other one, I'm just going to make sure it's closed up. And I'm doing this too in case I want to add a dangle. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and leave it like this. But I can add some dangles with the seed beads. That'd be really cute. And there we go. I did watch the video to see where it left off. And luckily it was just at the other end here where I was making my loops. You can see the dangle. I love this. This is one of my favorite things I've made. And there you have it. So we are using some of the 8OC beads from the box. I did not use any of the check flat rondelles. I did use some of the RounDuos, and it's a white Lila luster. I didn't use any of these crystals, but isn't that just so cute? And I don't know if this is how you use the RounDuos, but it just kind of flowed in. I just had an idea because I was thinking about them sitting like that and then just having some extra room in between. So that is so pretty. So please give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. I know it cut off. I apologize. The phone died. And comment. I love to see what everybody has to say, and subscribe. I do have 2 more projects using this Spun Sugar Serenade treasure box from Potomac Beads. Please check out all the links I have in the description, which include their YouTube channel that is fabulous, and a link to their website so that you can get your own subscription. And until next time, have a good one.